go through 3 at a time. Just raise your hand and we'll call on you next.
Hey Tyler, how are you feeling?
Good.
What do you think of your performance out there?
Like I see, I don't know. I was feeling pretty winded. Maybe the weight cut or something, but yeah. I mean, I should have found the finish, but I didn't. But did what I had to do.
You mentioned the weight cut. I gotta ask, what happened there?
Dude, I don't know. It was like everything was going good. Everything was going fine all week. And then the night before weigh-ins, I was cutting. Took a little break. You know, when I got back to my room, I started like projectile vomiting. I don't know. Got back in the sauna. Didn't really lose a ton. Portable sauna. And just said, all right, I'll go to bed. I woke up the next morning and like, it just wasn't coming off. Like vomited again. My coach came and was like on my ass, keeping me down in the hot tub. And I think I did like 45 minutes straight. I did over an hour, and then I only lost like a pound. So I don't know, man. It was unprofessional. It sucks, but it was what it was.
Was there any point where during that time when you were vomiting that you thought maybe I'm not gonna be able to make it to the fight at all?
The night before, no, because I was not feeling great, and then I puked, and then you know when you puke, you're like, oh fuck, I feel way better. And then the next morning it just sucked. Like I was thinking of pulling out. I was texting my manager. My coach got there and he was pretty stern. He's like, we're at least gonna try, you know. So we tried, and you know, it calmed me down, but it sucked, man. So.
And last one for me, I believe you're in 4th place in the standings right now. I think that if my math is correct. How confident do you feel that you can hold on to that 4th place spot?
I don't know. I think they took a point away because I missed weight, so that sucks. But I mean, I hope so. I don't know. I mean, the fights have been pretty good so far. There's been a lot of finishes, so I guess we'll see.
Thank you.
First off, Ty, congratulations on the win. Did this fight play out kind of the way you thought? Did he pretty much kind of play into the plan you thought he would bring to you?
I mean, I wanted to strike a little more, but then, you know, that was the plan of my previous fight, and I did. But I was just having a lot of success on the ground. Like, I didn't really train a ton of takedowns or anything. It's just, it happened the way it happened. And, yeah, I mean, he came back pretty strong in the 3rd, to be honest. I wasn't really thinking he would do that. I wasn't ever rocked or anything, and I kind of knew he was tired. I knew he would wear himself out. I was never, like, nothing ever, like, no punch ever, like, concerned me, you know what I mean? I never felt like I was out on my feet or wobbled a little bit. You know, the crowd's the crowd, but.
What's being a part of the PFL meeting?
Man, they've been great. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's been real professional. I like the tournament format. It's kind of cool. You know, be sharing a locker room with the guy you might fight next. Everybody's professional. It's pretty streamlined. I enjoy it.
Is there somebody that you've gravitated to that may be in your division here in the PFL? Like, just you instantly hit it off with him?
Impo's really cool, man. Like, I don't know anybody that has a bad thing to say about him. I was stoked to see him win and get the finish tonight. Always rooting for that guy. You know, he's just good energy, man. Just a really, you know, one of those guys you see, and like, it's just a cool dude.
Well, congratulations again. Thanks.
Thank you.
You kind of just alluded to it with the crowd. I'm kind of curious, as a competitor, how do you kind of drown that out and just stick to a game plan and get the job done?
Man, fuck the crowd. Like booing me after, and it's like the guy was like hitting me, I'm bleeding, and I still came, and I don't know whether they scored at 29-28, and I think I stole around, but again, it is what it is. But it's I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, I know maybe some guys would get influenced by that, but I wouldn't. Like, I did what I had to do to win. I don't really hear him too much. Like, it is, you know what I mean? It's like it's an awesome thing, but in like a shitty thing. Like, it's great when the crowd loves you, but when they don't, it's like who are they? You know what I mean? It's like they're in a crowd, and it's like none of you ever right here would stand in front of me and boo. You know what I mean? So you gotta take it for what it is.
And then last one for me, I'm kind of curious. Obviously, there's a strong bond between you guys at Team Elevation with the coaches, teammates. Kind of how does that make fight week easier, and how does it make it easier to step into the cage and do
I
what
mean,
you do?
for one thing, like, you look at my coaches, like, they look like they want to fuck everybody up. And it's like they live that, you know what I mean? They train, you know, they're both gym owners, like, they live the lifestyle. Like, you see some of these coaches, and it's like, dude, you can't even take care of yourself. Like, how are you gonna, like, how's a guy gonna be overweight, and you're gonna, like, tell these guys about cutting weight, and all, you know what I mean? It's like, they practice what they preach. I think that's a pretty big thing about it, you know, and they expect more. Like, I got the win, it was good, but like, they're pissed I didn't get the finish. You know what I mean? Like, they were not coddling me in the corner. It's like, I'm gonna go in the next room and, you know, like, probably get a start talking to them. So it's something where it's like, we're not a huge team, but we're very close, we're very honest with each other, and I'm also not looking forward to getting shit on for missing weight for the next couple of weeks. So I'd probably give up 10% more in my purse if I didn't have to hear that, but It is what it is.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win. A couple questions. Your leg, is it alright? I had some spots on it.
That's a birthmark.
What's up?
It's a birthmark.
Oh, birthmark, gotcha. Sorry about that. Yeah, and just, are you going to celebrate this win, or is it kind of right back to the grind with the PFL format?
I mean, pretty much just right back to the grind, and also like I'm disappointed in the past couple fights. I felt like I could get the finish, and then it just didn't happen. So, I mean, I just have some stuff to work on. You know what I mean? It's like I could go celebrate, like, oh, I won a 4-fight streak, but it's like I gotta start finishing fights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just the way it's gotta be.
How close was that at the end?
Like I said, I was never really hurt. Like he hit me with a couple good shots. I was like, all right, you got one. You know, like a good uppercut, a good knee. But like I said, I was fine. You know what I mean? I have good defense from there, from the punch. So.
Thanks. Congrats on the win, dude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone else?